You might be, I don't know for a fact because I haven't looked into this, but you might be the only translator of the Bhagavad Gita to have earned a silver star and a bronze star and also a Purple Heart. And I don't know, maybe there's another one out there, but
I really don't think so. I think one of the aspects of our book is our translation of the Bhagavad Gita. I think it's the only translation out there that has to do with one of the translators who has 21 months of infantry combat behind them.
right.
And that's actually one of the things that attracted my teacher, Ajahn Tassanee, to me also. So we wanted to work together on this.
Yeah.
Because I had actually lost between a pint and a quart of blood on the battlefield, and frankly speaking, I've killed quite a few people. So when I come to talk about war and the Bhagavad Gita, I'm not talking as a this is not a kind of an academic abstraction for me. This is a hardcore reality.
Right.
So one of the things that we wanted to do and also I should make another personal remark on this too, is I left the Marine Corps in 1969. I resigned my commission as a captain in the United States Marine Corps because I was mentally and spiritually sick from war.
Right.
And the thing of it is I knew I was sick. And so what I did is I resigned my commission and I decided that I would have to go to philosophy to try to heal myself from this. And this is where I went into Eastern, Western, and educational philosophies. So this is what took me to the Gita, because I understand Prince Arjuna because I was Prince Arjuna. Prince Arjuna felt that terrible, terrible despair. I felt that terrible, terrible despair. And I knew exactly what he was going through. I never had any problem understanding Prince Arjuna, ever. Does that make any sense to you?
Well, I have never been in combat, but it does make sense to me. Yes, it does.
And so the thing that I really love so much about the Gita is how do you deal with that issue of morality, secular, and transcendental? But see, the Bhagavad Gita, as we show in our essays, and we show in our writing, and we try to show in our translation throughout the translator's notes, et cetera, what these different aspects of the transcendental morality within the worldly and secular mean. Because this is the world your audience lives in also. This is the battlefield for life. This is the battlefield for life. And so when I went into this with my teacher at that time was Dr. Kashinath Upadhyaya,
Yes.
who was one of the truly great world scholars at that time. And I took 7 courses from him in Indian philosophy. And we stayed friends for the rest of our lives. And he was a remarkable man. So much of the information that I am putting into our translation of the Bhagavad Gita, I go over and over again in our book, say, I got this from Dr. Kashinath Upadhyaya. I got this from him. These came from class notes, personal conversations, and things like this. So one of the things I want to emphasize to you and to our friends out there is that I am not a scholar. I am the recipient of lots and lots of scholarship from other people. Yeah. And I have managed from my experiences of war to put them together, and I think a pretty interesting way.
I think so too. Yeah. And we are students for life, as you say. And
we are students for life.